Menu narration set to 100.
Chat. About to make me some coffee. About to make me some coffee. She going to see what they, you know what I mean? Hmm? Hmm. I'm about to introduce this year right, chat. Come on.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skull chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
We went 9-8 last year. First year. No cheating, no nothing. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no restarting games, no nothing, right? Clayton about to do it for us. See, I can't do this because they don't show the previous record.
Like Tirico and Wilson, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week 1. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 12. And a Jaguar first down.
Lawrence out to Hunter. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Vikings.
They'll run. It's Etienne. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their rookie new quarterback this season out of LSU.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp and the preseason. But it's clear, this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. He'll run again. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
Brooks pass. Complete to Adonai Mitchell. A 1-yard pickup. Brings up third and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jags offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. First and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 6. And the Jaguars first down.
It's the tight end Henry in motion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Etienne now on first and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Now Lawrence. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
yards.
First and 10.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down,
They'll give this to Higgins as they run the jet sweep. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Lawrence now. That's complete to Etienne. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. This one complete to Higgins. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the
Higgins
Jaguars
sent in motion.
first down.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of
Second
7.
down, they need
Brings
3.
up second and 3.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And the Jaguars have first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 9.
Gain of 4 yards.
is Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on second down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Two incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the
Let's
play. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Defense gonna have to tighten up.
First quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Jaguars on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Now they'll set up to throw. They are facing a second and long.
Hey, Debo.
Incomplete.
Okay.
It's now third.
Okay.
And 15.
They'll look to throw.
Ah.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell.
Who is that?
That is incomplete.
Hey.
Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little switch with Debo.
As he'll hit this from
I can
just
see. I can see it
outside his
already.
own goal line.
I can see it already.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more.
I might have to put.
They'll look
I
to
might
build
just
on
start
their
Justin
3-0
Jefferson
lead
right
as
now.
this drive starts with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Defense been like, you know what I mean? Like they've been playing good, but they get like, you see what I'm saying? Like they've been giving up shit like that, like Travis. Like, come on, bro.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option.
Bolton about to get out too.
Not until they get
I'm
inside
thinking
the
Bolton about to
50-yard
come
line.
in. Him right there, 32, middle linebacker from Kansas City, bro. I'm thinking he gonna come in smacking, laying shit down.
At the 29-yard line.
A
He
look like a rookie out here.
is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
16 more yards. That's another.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Lawrence out quickly.
35.
On the RPO.
Another field goal. Another field goal.
Just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down.
God dang.
Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. His pass caught. It's Chivalcon throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9.
This who?
And third down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Rolling to the left. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Hey.
Vikings first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3. Throw right side. Pulled in by Mitchell. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He'll get
There you go, Justin.
to Jefferson. And the move
Get involved, Justin.
inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
He'll look
30-yard
to throw.
line.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest kick.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw again.
6-yard line.
Off he goes.
God damn, you don't see that big ass nigga out there, man?
Inside the 30-yard line.
Don't go right to him.
Yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the
10
first
at the
down.
26-yard line.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here.
I love that.
We do have
What?
a penalty flag down.
Yeah, unnecessary roughness, bro. For what? Yeah. Don't get frustrated, bro. First down.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Hey, that was good defense, though.
And he'll take it on.
You read that shit, boy. Good shit, sweet.
And how about that? His first career catch.
Let's go, sweet.
Becomes his first career.
Oh, rookie to rookie. Hey, that was a good read, though, safety. Safety was on it. Now, Brian, you was on it, Brian. But my 8 better than, you feel me? You feel me? That's it.
Touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You know what?
It's a gain of 6.
I'm glad I did what I did, because I'd rather him beat me than Trevor. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Because they're going to run it right here, and they're going to get their shit clapped. Pause, if necessary.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down.
To the right, on the run, it's Etienne. This defense.
Hey, Starks, you showing me something, boy.
They get him down behind
You
the
heard?
line.
You heard?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
A gain of 14. First down, Jaguars.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Throwing is Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
and a yard. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here.
Dang! Oh, yeah. Yeah, good throw. Good throw.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So instead,
Y'all parlays hit last night? Mine did.
In comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars move out front. It's 9-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy.
My dog Sweet got him a touchdown. Clayton, let's go. CB.
Headed out for their next possession.
CBZ.
They'll come out throwing here to start.
What we doing? Hey, nah.
Over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Pacheco hurt.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing now on 1st and
Hey, you getting that pitch out of there. I like that. I like that.
They're going to work this down.
I like that.
45. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Yo. Yo.
Wide to Lawrence. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of 1 on first down. Back to the air one more time. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it on the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Vikings. First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Vikings.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Jaguars 9.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On first down, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage is very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Second down, Lawrence. There's Hunter. It's complete. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. In motion comes Thomas. On first and 10, Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pick.
Lawrence now on second down. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A first down throw for Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And this is Jaden Reed. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Packers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is James Cook. He's been terrific in the first half. This, the first of his 2 touchdown runs. This one's at halftime with the Bills trying to get the job done on the road. They lead the season opener at halftime. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Drake London. He'll take this in for the touchdown. He's found the end zone twice in the first 2 quarters. The Falcons with the lead in the opener at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Vikings offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
DJ Reed on the tackle.
From the 31, here is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
That's a gain of 4.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on the
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend the stride.
Makes the score Vikings 17, Jaguars 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne of the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, man, it's Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. From just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down.
Second and 3.
To throw is Lawrence. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
18.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down,
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot. See if he can push this thing over the goal line.
And he will get into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the
Back to throw.
conversion.
He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the third quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
40-yard line.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw.
2nd and 6.
To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
And the Vikings,
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
at the 30-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 20.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Extra points by Little is good. And the Vikings will go up by 7.
Jaguars 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Dallas Turner working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Second down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That swung out to Etienne. And a good job rallying to the football. Over just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8.
Higgins sent in motion.
43-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. It'll get forward to about the 42. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
Here's third and 7. They'll motion the slot man right. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
3 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Now, faking the give. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard at 35-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have the Vikings first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Etienne. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd down, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and off. That one for a 1st down.
46-yard line.
2 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. A give for Etienne, heading right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Lawrence out to his right. Now he'll run it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Jacksonville.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
On on the ground. Here's Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Lawrence now. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. Etienne trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. In motion comes Thomas. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he will score. Game on. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Vikings 27, Jaguars 24.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's out of it, up close to the 45-yard line.
19 yards. And the Vikings first down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run this. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a designed run. He'll take off again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Minnesota. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 34, Jaguars 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at 23-yard. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
In motion comes Thomas. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning to work with, though. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 2.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. One of his teammates there to take it back in. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. And a few kneel downs should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And now we get a timeout by the defense. The clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
down and 8. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. They go down to a knee, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So a win here for the Vikings. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
That's one. Sorry for the, you know, man. I had to use the bathroom. You feel me? I had to yum, you know what I mean? Drop them off.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Gets by him at the 25. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to him.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one. And their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And as we begin week 2 in the NFL, he was truly one of the top stories around the league. What a debut. Didn't look phased at all. Handled everything with poise and grace and played through in a big way. I can't wait to see what the defenses throw at him this week and see how he adjusts.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, the Vikings 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but
But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
To the air, Williams. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Third and 19. To throw, Williams. And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll go with a keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
Well, that wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Pass complete. He's got Wood streaking across the field. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will run straight ahead with Swift. They managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game: 19 carries, 66 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though. He knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage for every carry he receives this week.
19 yards there on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Swift going to try at the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, here's Williams. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Williams. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Williams looking to do it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Brooks. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Alright, y'all, I gotta pause this shit.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
I'm pausing this shit. I'm pausing. I'm gonna do that for a minute.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to Mitchell.